Okay, let's discuss. I'm on a main road right now, and it's always kind of weird to walk down or walk around anywhere really talking to my phone. But you know what? I'm gonna let that go. So, one of the things that I've increasingly been discovering with Alchemist Nation, right? With this group I'm a part of, we're constantly encouraged to read books. And there's a whole list of books that they recommend. And I'll admit it, at first, when they were like, read a book every week, I was like, I don't need to read a book every week. And that's intense, that's silly. Like, I'll just learn what I need to learn from you guys, right? But then I started reading a book every week because I joined the mentorship, which, guys, totally worth it. So I started, and I'll be honest, I didn't always finish. I didn't always finish in 1 week. Let's put it that way. And the other thing is, at first I was like, no, I want to read. I don't want to audible read because that's cheating. Not true. It's really the only way to stick a book in there. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Every week, you don't have time to sit down and read for 12 hours or whatever it is going to take to cover the book. So you put it on Audible, you buy it on Audible. And there are some books like the 12-week year that I bought because the information in it is something I wanted to study and not something I wanted to keep pushing a button back. And honestly, the written word gets into my brain a little bit better. I think it's because I can go back and study it, honestly. But as time developed, I discovered reading books is a really good idea because there's a lot of information out there that I don't know. And I'll admit it, I don't like admitting I don't know things. It's been a problem for me in the past. I like to be smart and have people think I'm smart. That's sort of been one of my identities throughout my life. So I guess I feel threatened. Oh, look at this. Here's some personal growth for you. I feel threatened as a person when I don't know something because my identity is to be the person who knows stuff. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? I am walking and I am recording. And you know what would be even cooler? If I were chewing gum. But I'm not. Where am I? Oh, I took the wrong road down, but that's okay. It's always a good opportunity. Look, there's someone on the street who's totally thinks I'm absolutely insane because I'm reading this. But again, we're going to let that go. Okay. So I'm walking down the street. I'm not going to call it the wrong street. It's just the street I don't normally take. Who knows what adventure lies in between here and where I'm going, right? Anyway, read books is my point because the knowledge you gain from them will blow your mind. You'll find something you really didn't know. I'm reading Michael Singer's books right now. I read a book called The Surrender Experiment. See if I can say that all together in one sentence. The Surrender Experiment. And then I read a book. These are suggestions by both Mike Shine and Walter Amarello. They both suggested them separately for me in this order. So I figured these are the books to read, right? So I read The Surrender Experiment, and then I read The Game of Life and How to Play It, which is a quick read. I'm using read here. It's quick listen. It's less than 3 hours. And that was interesting because it was written in the late 1800s, which now is more than 100 years ago, right? Remember in the 90s when it wasn't? Ooh, the 90s. That was a little while ago, right? But don't we all identify with the period of time? It's a dead end. In our youth, you hear anthems of your youth. I'm going off on one, but you hear anthems of your youth, and then you hear them called oldies, and you're like, what? Wait, no, this is Nirvana. Or this is Smashing Pumpkins. What are you talking about? This is young people music. Not anymore, guys. Not anymore. I just wonder, like, remember like the Steve Miller Band, if you're my age, like remember the Steve Miller Band and how awesome they were, but like they were old, right? But really they were recording music in the decade you were born. So the kids today, actually, that's older music to them. Weird. Anyway, the point is, I am now reading The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, and it is blowing my mind. I think I'm going to be listening to this book over and over again for a little while to get the lessons in there. And it's really helping me through a period of my life where, like, there's some stuff that I need to deal with that I don't want to deal with. Right, Nirvana. Steve Miller at Great Woods. Me too, Nicole. Steve Miller at Great Woods. Remember when it was called Great Woods and not the Tweeter Center? Is it still called the Tweeter Center? Because does Tweeter still exist? I have no idea. Anyway, I was more of a Pearl Jam person. I don't know if you knew Pearl Jam versus Nirvana. There was some weird competition at the time. I was definitely an Eddie Vedder girl as opposed to Kurt Cobain. But I did like Smells Like Teen Spirit. We're going off topic again. Okay. My point is, right now, if you're following along with the 12 weeks, you are in a process of changing your life, trying to be more productive, and ultimately, right, you've got your goals, and the tasks that you have assigned yourself are in line with those goals, the ultimate goals of your life, right? Which means you are trying to make your life better and trying to improve yourself, right? Because you are now holding yourself accountable, or not, I'm not going to say trying to, because we're not supposed to use that word. You're now holding yourself accountable, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, right? But you're getting better all the time, because every time it doesn't, you try again, and you're going to keep trying again. It's me. You're going to keep trying again until you get it. But the point is, I say the point is a lot. The point is that you're trying to better yourself. You're trying to better your life. You're trying to improve yourself. And to improve yourself truly, you need to improve your knowledge. You need to expand your mind, right? You expand what you go beyond the boundaries of what you thought reality is. Honestly, this is starting to sound a little new age, but that's fine. New age is good. I've always liked new age. Tarot cards when I was younger, those were fun. There was a deck that I really liked that I lost somewhere along the way. Anyway, haven't been able to find it since, but let go of the past. That's what I'm learning, right? There's a stoppage. Anyway, I highly recommend Michael Singer's books. Mike Shine, thank you very much, Mike, told me to read them in a specific order, and I do agree with that. The Surrender Experiment, The Untethered Soul, and then Living from a Place of Surrender. That's right, Ryan. We are classic. We're classic. So, yeah, these books are really expanding my mind. They're really opening my mind to what life can be, to what the experience of living in this world can be. And it's scary. Like, I find myself having a lot of resistance to it. But the point is that I'm aware of the resistance and I'm working towards releasing it. But I do see that I don't really want to release it because, why? Because I enjoy being miserable. I feel like, I think the big thing is, I feel like if I don't have these feelings of, oh hey, it's my roommate, Amy. Hi, Amy. You want to say hi to the world out there?
Hello.
Hi. I'll talk to you later. I feel like if I don't have these negative experiences and I don't hold on to them, that means that whatever it is I'm mourning or I'm sad about doesn't mean anything. And that's what I'm struggling with right now. The meaning of the things, if you're not sad about them, then they didn't mean enough to you. I don't know. I gotta look at that one. But other than that, I am learning about letting things go and allowing the energy of your body, your consciousness, really, the seat of your consciousness, and all that energy to actually flow rather than get stuck. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, Nicole, I'm sorry. Follow along, and you know what? I'll gladly support you if you want to join in. But the group itself is unfortunately started and going. But yeah, 12-week year, dude. And the surrender experiment and the untethered soul. And I'm sure living from a place of surrender is going to be great too. So that is my tip of the day. Read lots of books. Don't think you can just pick it up going through life, because there are a lot of people out there who know a lot more than you do, aka a lot more than me do. So I'm gonna go finish my walk. Gonna walk around the pond. It's lovely. It really is lovely. I'm gonna show you what I'm seeing right now. And granted, it's a lot of traffic, but there are a lot of trees with flowers on them, and the smell of lilac is in the air, and I love the smell of lilac. Anyway, I'm gonna go walk. You guys have a good day. I am sure I will see you later.